How does the Aaron Rodgers of today differ to the Aaron Rodgers of 2022 when dealing with a loss like this?
Well, I mean, they all hurt. Just got to be, honest with your performance every single week and hold yourself to a standard. Obviously, that was below my standard. I just found out I've never thrown 2 picks in the first quarter before, so that's a first. One of us cost, obviously, 7, and the other, could have cost 3. So in a game where you lose by 6, plays like that are exponentially highlighted. So 3 turnovers for me is definitely out of character, and I'm disappointed.
What happened on that last?
I just kind of underthrew it a little bit.
How do you explain this between the first half and second half? You got into a bit of a groove from your receivers.
Well, I mean, I think we had a lot of 3 and outs to start. They kind of got in their 0 package, and 3rd and long is tough to convert. Tough to be on the same page sometimes protection-wise because I can do everything out of that. Felt like we changed the tempo a little bit. That kind of got us playing downhill a little bit, and we're getting the ball out a little bit quicker.
How are you physically?
Is that your question too? Yeah. I'm definitely banged up. I got my foot caught on a pile there. But just seems to be a low ankle sprain. Again, they were trying to get me in the tent, and we had a rough in the kicker, and I said, screw it, I'm going back out there.
Were you clutching your knee too? It looked like you were clutching the back of your leg.
There were a lot of things that made some noises on the way down. It's true. Sorry, Rich, go ahead. Yeah. They had a 7-up presentation, and we got to something that we talked about, and I peeked the backside or something to the left to see if we were hot or not, and in doing that, I totally lost sight of Van Ginkel, and he made a nice play.
I think you guys had 14 total rushes today. What do you guys have to do to kind of just get that running game going and maybe spark something with the offense there?
Yeah, I mean, we got to figure out exactly what our best runs are based on the first 5 games now. And, we've tried to establish a run in most of these games early. And sometimes you got to switch it up and maybe throw it to establish the run.
Why do you think you guys have struggled handling the blitz these last 2 weeks?
I've probably had 2 on me that I should have handled better. A lot of the stuff we'd seen, it's just stuff that we walk through, single pressure, replacement stuff. So we'll be real critical as we look at the film. But in general, I gotta play to the standard I know I'm capable of playing, and the rest of that stuff takes care of itself.
How do you explain this slow start? Because I think last week you guys had only 1 first down in the first quarter, and then today I don't think you had anything. How hard is that to overcome?
Yeah, it puts our defense in a hole. They played great. They gave up 16 points to that offense. It's been ripping everybody up without Sauce for a decent part of the game, without MC. So credit to Brick and those boys over there. I mean, my guy B.E. came up with another big-time pick that we turned into points. So they kept us in the game, and we, kind of did just enough. But we need to be playing from the lead. So we got to start faster. We say it every week. What's the magic recipe for that? We're going to go spend some time this week trying to figure that out.
Aaron, despite the loss, obviously Garrett Wilson on 13 catches, good rapport with Tyler Conklin. If you take the pick 6 away, and then there was still some positives offensively.
Yeah, you can't take it away, though.
No. You've got the Bills next, though, and the Steelers. So what I'm getting at is, obviously they're 2 good teams in good form. What can you take from are there any positives you can take going into those games from today?
I think there's always positives to take. It's good to get G involved. Moved him around a lot, gave him a lot of different routes. And could have had even some bigger ones. He slipped on the one that could have been touchdown. He slipped on the in break that could have been a big one out the back. So the field, there was some conversation around the slipperiness of the field, but shoot, both teams are playing on it. We got to handle that. But the most important positive to take with us is if we stick together. because there'll be a lot of people outside the building who won't be sticking with the Jets. So we stick together. I still have a lot of confidence in this team. I think it's a team that's going to make a run. Now, whether that run starts next week, following week, or whenever it might be, I'm confident in our guys. I'm confident in leadership, and confident we'll get this thing straightened out.
Aaron, how would you assess where the offense is through 5 games?
We're playing below our potential. Too many mistakes. I thought until now, I think we've only had 2 turnovers, which was good because you give ourselves a chance. But we're slow starters. We're, too many mental errors, and just too many mistakes in general. That's hard to overcome. And then, for me, I got to take care of the football. You can't turn the ball over 3 times and win in this league.
Couple more.
I mean, I don't want to say we don't miss Morgan. He's a fantastic player, and his personality is so infectious for us. I'll have to look at the film, but I have a lot of confidence in Olu playing right side or left side at any point this season. The more reps he gets, the more comfortable he's going to be. We got to help him out from time to time, but you like to help it, any tackle out. But I know Morgan, he's a tough dude, and I would guess he's going to try and play this next week.
Aaron, before the game, I spoke to Minnesota Vikings legend Jay Green. He said the most intimidating thing about playing the New York Jets is Aaron Rodgers. So I wondered, what's it like for you to get respect from a legend like this and be the sort of person that puts fear into that?
Well, I've had a lot of wins over the years against the Vikings, so they know me well. Now, it's not the same record that, maybe against Chicago. They probably hate me a little worse, but there's been some great battles over the years. I saw another legend that I played against, in Jared Allen. First time we played against him, he sacked me 5 times. A couple of those times, I didn't have a chance. It was so damn loud, the old Metrodome. So I've enjoyed the battles over the years. Unless we both get to the Super Bowl, the way the schedule is laid out, I'm not sure there's going to be another one. So it's been good battles over the years. I have a lot of respect for that team. Some of those guys, I guess there's less now, but Harrison Smith, I played against him since his rookie year in 12, I believe. A lot of respect for him. A lot of great battles over the years, and thankful for the rivalry, although it's not as big of a rivalry as Green Bay, Chicago.
Thanks, everyone.
Aaron, in terms of service, you said you guys said it's slippery. How did you find it?
I don't run as fast as those guys, so it wasn't slippery for me.